You already know this is about to be stupid.
How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of your face me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa, it's a new range, new page. Got me in a new country, new stage. I ain't signed no deal, I'm too paid. I do not have chill, I'm too crazy. I do not take L's, I'm too Brady. I might be frosted, I'm not flaky. Don't know what it cost me, it's all gravy. Turn on that faucet and just pay me. Whoa, we gon' get it, bring it back. Maybe Donald is a Mac. Couple bottles, empty glass. New machine, I'm sending facts. Bump the headline, check the facts. I'm not a gangster, but I'm a gorilla. Hop on them drums when I'm feeling J Dilla. Come get your lady, cause I'm a just stiller. How about the range, whoa? Hey, yeah, I'm feeling strange, whoa. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of your face me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa, there's no comparison. Black in America, a little too arrogant. I just embarrass y'all niggas irrelevant. I shouldn't have mentioned it, that's royal etiquette. Out of my element, way too intelligent. Grab you a therapist, send him my sentiments. Neck full of sediments, caught me a Tesla and skirt through the valley. Dropped an investment in Silicon Valley. All of this cake, but I'm missing the patty. Might mess around and just scoot to Miami. Drums are so loud that they break in the chassis. King of the grass like a Lionel Messi. I am not crass, but my mental is messy. Mud in my glass while my pencil is sketching. All these rappers, but no one impressed me. Most of them actors that labels as testing. How about the range, whoa? Hey, yeah, I'm feeling strange, whoa. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of your face me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa. How about
He's
the
heating up.
range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of your face me.
the danger.
Yeah, I'm feeling strange. Whoa.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. 15 seconds. We can do it. Hold your breath.
I'm hungry because my blood sugar is going up.
This is like a Jabba the Hutt vibe I'm getting here.
Stop! You can see the finger marks on my arm.
Go fuck yourself.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Full normal.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing. Testicle. Testing. Testicles. Testing. Testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 22 hundo and trois of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and y'all hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. Today's episode is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2, flexing on all you
fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah, fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Welcome to episode 2203. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day. It is swole day. So shout out to all ye swole fam. Welcome to the show. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and of course, Share the live stream like I mentioned. We are live right now on all the platforms. And of course, visit swolenormousx.com to join the fam today and get access to all the private live streams and so much more. Are you ready for an amazing sleazecast? I see you, fam. I see you, baby. I see you, fam. I see you out there. I see. What's up, Jen, Tyler, Teacap, Lacey, Twisted? How we doing, Judith? What's up, Annika? Hello, Brian. Hello, Lacey. Micah, welcome officially to the fam. You guys are fucking awesome. Nick, how we doing, Beesh? MMD. The fam is here, and we are ready to get into it. Fam, are you ready? Let's fucking go. Let's get this Falcon out. Let's get today's party started. Falcon. Nailed it. Put some respect on it, ya boosh. At least it's not a cake gender. At least it's not a cake gender. Hashtag swole gender for a chance to win today's swole card. Everyone is a swole gender today. That's the only gender that actually fucking matters. And congratulations to Judith. Judith has got a new chair. That's fucking fantastic. I hope you enjoy your chair, Judith. But even though you got a new chair, it's not going to help with your thyroid. I'm sorry about your thyroid, Judith. Sorry about your thyroid. We're trying to give out thyroids. Maybe I can start sending people thyroids with their swole card. But anyway, even though I can't do anything for your thyroid, I can do something for your gender. We got to talk a little bit like was it Dr. Loveless from Wild Wild West, right? You got to talk like swole gender. It's a swole gender. And your thyroid. I don't know. I just like that accent. It just works for it. All right, hashtag swole gender for a chance to win today's swole card. Let's get into that fucking tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Yeah, we're glad. We're glad, Judith. We're glad you're okay. We're glad you're okay. We're glad you got a comfy chair. And again, sorry about your thyroid. All right, everyone, let's get into some Swole Fam posts. Before we do, reminder, today's Wednesday, and I know the week goes by fast because we always have so much shit going on. We have the accountability meeting on Mondays, but we already have an overtime coming up on Friday. Fam, we got another fucking OT, baby. Pop and the fam are going OT. That's our private segment for members after the Friday cast, so don't miss out on this week's overtime. It's going to be fucking lit. Be there, ya beaches, be there. Overtime is going to be absolute fuego. And remember to check out papaswolio.com for all the brand new apparel drops. We have some amazing, awesome new designs coming, but check out the latest drop, Toxic Muscularity. Use code DailySwole for 10% off. Don't miss out on all the cool designs. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We're in just the tip right now. But trust me, when you go and you check out the apparel, you'll see how deep the Swole Fam actually goes. All right, that being said, our first post today is from Ash. Let's fucking go, Beaches. Are you ready for him?
What's in the box?
Are you ready? Brad's ready. All right, first post from Ash. Fam made a great purchase today. 280 pounds of grass-fed beef at $3.50 a pound.
Inconceivable!
Good Lord. My local butchers sell cows in a quarter or a half of a body, and me and my husband finally saved up enough to buy a quarter. I get to the butchers and they have a quarter in the freezer, bought it on the spot. It's in all different types of cuts, sirloin, ground, T-bone, roast, etc. Filled up the deep freezer and can't wait to dig in. Good for you. Good for
He's
you.
on fire!
Good for you. Nothing like a good meat purchase, right? Nothing like a big piece of meat. Am I right? Nothing like a big fucking piece of meat. Am I right, swole sluts? Nothing like a big piece of meat. All right, next post here is from Heather from the Telegram chat. Heather writes, okay, so I'm at the point where I need to progress in weight from 15-pound dumbbells, but my set is missing 20s. The leap to 25 pounds puts me way down into the low rep range of 5 to 6. Any ideas? Is it better to do high reps and stay at the 15-pound weight, or to bump up even if I'm in low reps? I'm doing chest and tries swole. So I actually answer this in the Telegram chat, but I would recommend doing the 5 to 6 repetitions. You could also do a couple isometrics at the end, or you could do a drop set and pick up the 15s and do a couple more repetitions. But if you're doing chest and tries swole, if that's the protocol, the training protocol that you're doing, which means it's a hypertrophy workout, and that's a hypertrophy phase and a hypertrophy protocol, you want to 5 to 6 reps is fine. I mean, it's good if you can get 7 to 8. The point is you're getting close to failure. So if you're doing, let's say 15 pounds and you're doing 12, 15, 20 repetitions, you're not really maximizing the overload on your body. So I would definitely recommend going for the heavier weight for those exercises if the actual failure point is 5 to 6 repetitions. So if you're actually getting 5 or 6 reps and that's kind of like your limit, that's okay. If you're only getting 3 to 4 repetitions, that's going to be a little bit too heavy for you for standard exercises. So if you can, I would pick up a pair of 20s. That's definitely going to be an important jump. For those lower weights, it's definitely important to make sure you're getting all those increments in. So that's next on your list to get is a pair of 20s. But I would definitely recommend 5 to 6 is a good hypertrophy range. It's the lower end. It's more strength training rather than more for hypertrophy and that kind of rep range and the kind of overload with the kind of time under tension that is usually ideal for muscle building. But I do 5 and 6 reps all day long. So you can build plenty of muscle with that. So if that's your goal and that's what the protocol that you're doing, it's totally fine to be in that like 6 rep range. It's a little bit on the low end, but it's nothing wrong with it. So you could also do a drop set too, but I would definitely look into picking up a pair of 20s too. That'd be a huge pickup and it'll make it a lot easier for you to figure out. Always good to have those increments if you can. Also, another good purchase for a home gym is those, there's different types. You can get Bowflex or Power Blocks. I have a pair of Power Blocks. I love them. You can have a bunch of different adjustable. So it doesn't take up a lot of space and it's cheaper in the long run. But I also have a bunch. I also have, I think, 3 pounds all the way up through 30, and then I have a jump to 45. So I actually have real dumbbells up to 45, but I'm missing 35 and 40. And then I have the Power Blocks. So just because for some lighter weights, I just want to grab a pair of dumbbells. And for certain exercise, an actual pair of dumbbells is better for certain things than Power Blocks themselves. But, once you start building stuff out, you realize where your priorities are when you're getting new equipment. So, all right, let's see here. Let's see. Okay, don't forget, hashtag swole gender. We all love us some fucking swole gender.
Boys have a penis, girls have vagina.
Settle down. Come on, stop talking science and logic. It's fucking annoying. All right, hashtag swole gender. That's the only gender that matters here on the Daily Swole. All you fam, no cake genders allowed. No cake.
Another example of cake gender would be if someone feels like they have different layers or flavors to their particular gender.
Yeah, my flavor is ribeye or skirt steak. Those are my flavors of my gender. Swole gender, it's like ribeye, it's pastured eggs or something like that. All right, post here from James. Random thought during my morning workout. After watching the series finale of The Ozarks, is it called The Ozarks or is it called Ozark? I've never seen it. I heard it's good though. Got me thinking of other good shows and Breaking Bad came to mind. Best show ever. Breaking Bad is the best show ever. We've talked about this before. It's the best show hands down ever made. Walter is sitting with his wife and admits he didn't do it for the family, but for him as it made him feel good. That hits home for me in my fitness journey. Yes, in your head, when you start, you say you are doing it for your kids, but in reality, if you don't do it for yourself, you are going to fail. Be the person 12-year-old you will be proud of. Go to the fucking gym and hashtag 7 pillars. I like it. Beautiful. Excellent. I agree. Look, I mean, you can do it for multiple things, but you should always be the priority. That's why it's not being selfish. Taking care of yourself is not being selfish. It's very important to train for yourself. You need to be doing it for you. No question about it. Sometimes it's a nice in to get people to do something like, hey, you have kids. It's like, you have kids. You need to get off your fucking ass and go to the gym so you don't, leave them fatherless or motherless. You need to be strong and lead by example. So that's very important, but you should be doing it for yourself. Don't you want to be alive and healthy and be able to play with your kids? If you have a child, when they get older, they're going to want to move and run around and do shit. Do you want to be the dad or the mom with like a bad back, or you're bedridden and you can't move and you're out of breath from like throwing a football one time? Come on, fam. Come on now. Sit and spin. No way. Sopranos. What the fuck? Okay, settle down. It's not Judith's fault. It's her thyroid. It's her thyroid. Round of applause for Judith's thyroid. All right, settle down. It's okay, Judith. We'll let it slide. You're all comfy in your new chairs and shit like that. I get it. You're on a high right now, but let's not get it twisted. Breaking Bad is the best. Come on now. It's okay. You can like a different show, but I mean, objectively, it's just the best. You gonna start? You gonna start right now? You gonna start with this shit? It's always something with the fam. It's always something. All right, we got a post here from Ree. LMAO. Fam, get this. So my partner, that same partner, has hit his final straw because I quote tweeted Papa's tweet about not liking dad bods and not being attracted to them. Ooh. Oh. Come on, man. All right. This is going to get juicy. Okay. So you said, that same partner. Did we read a tweet before, or is this a second part from a previous thread? I forget sometimes what we've read and what we haven't, but this is going to be juicy. You ready? Strap in. Let's go through that again. If you don't know, I've been a little bit more active on Twitter. I've just been fucking around because we got a good flow on Instagram, on YouTube. It's like, all right, I'm just fucking around more on Twitter, just sharing stuff, Bitcoin stuff, and, things that suit my fancy, posting shit that can't be posted anywhere else. So, I've been going a little bit hard. I've been going hard over there. All right. So anyway, so my partner has hit his final straw because I quote tweeted Papa's tweet about not liking dad bods and not being attracted to them. He has one, and I told him it isn't just the bod that I have an issue with. If he was actively working towards getting in better health, it would be a different story. Facts. And I went off on the fact that I had this conversation last year with him about healthy parenting, or healthy parents make healthy babies. Clearly, he didn't like the knowledge cock. Oh. Because did you not bring the lube first? Oh my God. Savage. Needless to say, I'm done. I'm done, fam. This is my last FEF with relationships. Once he is gone, so is that circle of mediocrity that comes with him. It's not fair that I put in the work day after day to be a better version of myself, to be more fit and less fat, to be healthy and set a good example, to be attractive to him, and I got to be content with someone that won't do the same for me. Hell, not even put in the work for their future kids or even for themselves. I'm done. I can be as honest as I want when it comes to health, fitness, and longevity. Papa, please keep posting those savage tweets. Everyone needs a dose of hard truth. All right, respect. Hadouken! Shoryuken! Look, we talk about it a lot. Now, Ree is going to make a decision. She's a grown-ass woman. She can make her own choices. But I think a lot more people are going to read this or listen to this and be like, oh my God, that's intense. But yeah, it's possible. You can make these decisions, and I think it's completely logical. I think it's 100%. I mean, this is something that you're going to have to live with. If you're thinking about marriage, if you're thinking about a long-term relationship or having kids with someone, are they taking care of themselves? Are you on the same page? And when I say on the same page, and like Ree said, this is very important. Listen up, because there are people that, what is a dad bod? If you say you have a dad bod, that's just a fucking excuse to be a fat man. All right. Same thing with the body positivity bullshit, the hijack, fat is beautiful and all that's nonsense, right? I'm beautiful just the way I am. Yeah, but you still have diabetes. So, it comes with, it's a double-edged sword, and one of those edges is definitely going to kill you eventually. So here's the thing. You're working towards something. You're working towards self-improvement. Now, what Rhea's saying is that she's not expecting someone to look like they're going to be on the cover of Muscle and Fitness. You're not looking for a fucking supermodel in terms of a physique. You're not looking for a professional athlete, like all they're doing, they're getting paid $10 million a year to fucking be in the tip-top shape. She's talking about putting in some fucking effort. You know, I think anyone can respect that. There's no such thing as perfection, right? There's no such thing as perfection, but it's not just the body that you're attracted to. Okay? It's not just the body that you're attracted to. It's the effort, right? Same thing for me. I'm attracted to the effort that someone's putting in. If someone is putting the effort in for eating healthy, if someone's putting the effort in to train and do better, that's attractive in itself, not just the result, not just the physical result. It's the attitude. It's the mindset. And if you're not on the same page with those people, that's so foundational. Like we talk about the 7 pillars, we live our lives based on the 7 pillars. I mean, that's what this show is based upon, the 7 pillars. That's what the Swole fam is based upon, the 7 pillars. And those are the things you can control day in and day out. And if someone is not on the same page with you, with that, what else is there? What else is there? They say sometimes opposites attract. Yeah, I don't think so. Now when it comes to health and fitness, you don't have like, oh, someone who's like, you know, skinny, ripped, muscular, healthy, and the other person's just a fucking fat slob. Not gonna fucking work. Not gonna work. So this might be a tough decision, and some people might be like, oh my God, that's so superficial. Yeah, fuck you. You can be miserable the rest of your life, but some people want to take a stand and fight for something that they believe in, and you'll find someone that whose beliefs coincide with yours, and you're going to be so happy. You're going to look back, and it's going to be the best decision you ever fucking made. So good for you. Let's see here. Annika, the aim shouldn't be to attain perfection. It is to be the best version of yourself and polish you every day. Hashtag Swole Gender. Indeed. Jiggly Bumflesh. But did he already have the dad bod when they met? That's kind of important. People have a habit of expecting their significant other to change because they do when they were like that when they met. Just curious. It's a good question, but at the same time, I don't think it matters. Because if you come to the realization, because a lot of times people are maybe unhealthy in a relationship and then they find fitness. Like someone finds a Swole fam, they realize it blows their fucking nips off. And oh my God, they get swole pilled and they realize all the shit about food and nutrition. And then it's a seismic shift and you want to bring people that you care about into your circle. But if they're not on board, it's such a fundamental life shift. It's really hard to associate with anyone that doesn't understand what's going on when it comes to food, when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to, it's such a foundational aspect of someone's existence because there's so many things that people do in society that is about escapism because they don't have any purpose. They don't have any true hobbies. They don't want to take care of themselves. They're just looking for escape. It's all about movies and eating and these like simple instant pleasures. People don't actually want to work for anything anymore. And it's really hard to be around people that don't want to educate themselves, don't want to learn, and don't want to improve. Once you find that like epiphany and you really start enjoying devouring knowledge and taking care of yourself, it's hard to, you don't want to go backwards. It's like impossible. You can't go back. It's really hard. TCAP, if I had a girlfriend quoting Papa Swole, I would get a ring. Oh, nice. I love it. Put a ring on it. None to not. I showed my boyfriend Papa's content and he loves your content that he signed up for unlimited almost immediately. Hashtag Swole Gender. Fuck yeah. Love it. Thank you. Appreciate the support and get swole together. Everyone can get swole. Everyone can get swole. Oh no. Peaceful Bandit. I knew 3 couples like that. They are all widows now. Husbands have died. Brutal but true. Didn't look after themselves. Women did. Now they're alone. Oof. That's brutal, but it's true. Look, the truth doesn't have to be nice and fluffy with unicorns and rainbows. Sometimes it's a really foul, salty, and vinegary ball sack that leaves like a stain. It's just streaked. And you can't get the smell out. You keep on washing. I don't know. I have no personal experience with that, but so I hear. So they tell me. Whew. All right, let's see. Baze Bunny Love. My man and I have been talking about all of this, and he is starting to take steps. I guess leading by example can be a good thing. Fuck yeah, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Excellent. Excellent. I like to hear these stories because this is important. A lot of you deal with shit like this, so it's important to have some feedback from these questions. All right, let's get this beard in focus. I think we could do a little bit better. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, hashtag salty balls. Yeah, it can get really out of control. Let's see. None to not. My boyfriend met me when I was 20 pounds heavier than now. He introduced me to lifting. Oh my God, what a man. Got me a lifting book for my birthday. I wasn't offended, got into lifting heavy and loving it. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Yow.
All right.
Yow.
We got one more post. We got one more post, then we'll take some questions. So you can start dropping in the comments. Hashtag Ask Papa Soyo. Last one here.
What's in the box?
Yeah, you can change your future. Look, the things that you do today is what's going to lead to your future. Remember that. What you do today. Like, do you want to look better in the future? Do you want to feel better? Do you want to have more muscle? Do you want to improve your health? Do you want to lose fat? Whatever your goal is. Well, guess what? Guess how you do that. You have to start today and tomorrow and the next day. It's not going to happen right away, but what you do, the quality of your execution today, tomorrow, the next day, that's why the 7 pillars are important. The quality of your execution is going to be what leads to whether or not you have success in the future. All right, last post here from Sherry. I saw the video Papa put out on genetics. Lots of obesity in our family. This is my 71-year-old mom. Obese my whole entire life. A fabulous mother despite this. She had 2 knee replacements, a shoulder replacement after falling on it and crushing it. She has diabetic, varicose veins, arthritis, and has a weird cough for years, even though she's a non-smoker. Skin eczema and general pain. My mom is an example of how not to live. The last 10 years, she's been in pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I lost 50 pounds myself 9 years ago. While genetics could be a factor, so is setting health goals and working hard. I don't buy the genetics excuse. Nope. Want to give a shout out to my badass brother picture with us. He has an Air Force helicopter gunner vet. He'll be in a wheelchair someday because of the helicopter position he had. His back has been deteriorating for a long time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but let's get a little America. Let's give a shout out to Sherry's mom for, despite those health concerns, she raised a lovely lady, and a shout out to your brother. Let's get a little round of applause. America, baby, thank you for your service. Looks like someone I know. Get him on that yoga tip too. So Sherry doesn't believe in genetic obesity, nor do I. Good for you, Sherry. And thank you for sharing that story. That's these are definitely, intimate pictures and also a really powerful story. Yeah, I mean, obese your entire life. Obviously, we can go down a rabbit hole and just be like, okay, well, what was your mom eating? X, Y, and Z. I think we can assume, what's going on. A lot of it is lifestyle habits. Most diseases and illnesses, there are some things that are genetic, and not genetic in the sense that just because, your father or your mother or someone has a condition that you're absolutely gonna have it yourself, but also like whether or not you're predisposed to having it. So epigenetics, like certain genes will fire, certain situations will happen. Oops, this wire is up. It depends on what you're exposed to. So a lot of environmental factors can trigger certain gene sequences to fire. And just because you might have a genetic predisposition to have a disease or something deleterious to your health doesn't mean it's going to happen. So exposing yourself to the proper things, taking care of your health, getting quality sleep, all these things, again, like we always talk about, we're all going to die. That's not an excuse though, right? I hate that shit when someone's like, well, we're all going to die. We're all going to die. So do whatever the fuck you want. I disagree. We're all going to die, but you can mitigate your risk of how you die and how quickly you will die and how long you will live healthy. It's not just about the longevity of your life. It's not about how long you live in terms of, let's say you live to be 80. All right, well, are you in a wheelchair for the last 20 years? Or are you dealing with major health concerns for the last 20, 25 years? So did you really live to 80? Or were you just kind of like coasting and, hanging by a thread? So I would rather thrive to the end and then get hit by a fucking bus than be incapacitated for the last 10, 20, 30 years. All right. So respect your body, take care of yourself, and hashtag Swole Gender in the comments below.
Fuck yeah! Emotional damage.
Okay, hashtag swole gender, the only gender that matters here. We don't even have two genders. You just have swole gender. If you're here, that's the best gender. There's only one gender, swole gender, if you're in this fucking house. All right. Martin, genetics is just one piece of a foundation. You can still build a beautiful house if there's a bad brick in the foundation. Hell yeah. That's true. That's true. Hopefully it's, I don't know, the foundation. Hopefully it's only one bad brick. I don't know. You got me scared on that one bad brick, but yeah. You definitely can build a solid house. Get some good bricks though, Martin. Get some better bricks. Let's not build houses with bad bricks. All right, let's see. Micah, Papa Swolio. So I joined the Swole Fam Unlimited today. Oh, welcome officially again to the fam. Micah, welcome. Started the elimination diet and it says no grains or wheat. Does rice count? I know for sure I don't have negative effects because of it. Unless you eliminate it, you don't really know how it affects you. White rice in small amounts is usually going to be okay for most people. White rice is a grain, but white rice, I use jasmine rice. When we have rice, I usually have a little bit of jasmine rice, not as much as I used to. I really don't have a lot of carbs in terms of sweet potatoes or rice, but I do love fruit. But when I do, I'll have like a white jasmine rice and it digests better. So I would opt for something like that. I avoid brown rice and those types. But on elimination diet, again, whatever you remove, you can test. So if you don't remove it, you can't test it. And again, when you look at elimination, when you look at nutrition, this is very important. So listen up, Beaches. If you're new to the podcast or you're kind of revisiting or starting elimination diet, it's not just about what foods make you break out in hives. It's not just about what foods make you feel terrible. Like if you eat something and, oh my God, your stomach gets bloated and, oh my God, you're like on the ground in cramps. Yeah, that's a no-no. You probably don't want to eat that. That's your body saying this food's fucking me up. Okay, that's obvious. But it's also about what foods help you perform the best. So if you're going to eat, if you have two foods, right? One is really nutritious. The other one, let's say they're both the same for all intents and purposes, right? Let's just use those two carbohydrates I just mentioned, sweet potatoes and white rice. Let's say they're the same. Let's just say they're the same calories, whatever, the same value for what you're trying to consume them for. Okay. You're filling out a little bit. You're just having a little bit of carbs. You're having one of those two. One makes you feel amazing. The other one is like, you don't notice any bad side effects, but you don't feel like great with it. That's also a sign too. So you have to navigate to which things make you feel the best. So it's not just, it's good that you don't have a major reaction, but at the same time, you also want to navigate, and this is over time, you want to navigate towards foods that really make you feel better. So it's important to not have emotional attachment to foods, which is obviously fundamentally something that's really fucked up in our culture. People get emotionally attached to the act of eating and to foods. So when you tell someone, hey, you shouldn't be eating processed sugar and garbage and not eat fucking ice cream all the time. Oh my God, what am I going to do for entertainment? I don't know, not stuff, just liquid, melted, frozen sugar jizz in your mouth. Maybe eat real food and then go to sleep or get on with your life and not try to get mouth pleasure. Go suck a dick or something instead of eating another fucking taquito or go eat some tacos. You know what I'm saying? It was Taco Tuesday yesterday. Oh, I said it. Had to do one for the gentleman too, but you get the point. You want to navigate towards foods that make you feel optimal. So there's that too, but those are different layers. And you're going to keep on kind of essentially always being on an elimination diet. You're always going to be customizing and individualizing. You're going to find, hey, I feel better when I eat a little bit more fruit or a little bit less fruit. I feel better when I have dates. I feel better when I have mango instead of pineapple or whatever it is. You're going to find things that make you feel better than others. The other ones might not make you feel bad, but you find other foods that help you perform better. So just keep that in mind. All right. That was a good question. All right. More questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Drop in the comments. Let's fucking go. Let's get a little soundboard action.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Jardel, Papa Swolio, what are small things to help aid recovery in minor muscle tears? All right. Are we talking like you literally tore a muscle or you're sore after a workout, like the micro tears in the muscle tissue? So if you actually injured yourself, small things, well, if you injure yourself acutely, ice is good, but I always like to move. So if I have like a sprain or a tweak or something, I have a cold plunge, so I'll just jump in there and I'll move the joint while I'm icing it. It depends. It depends on the issue, but usually for an acute injury, I usually would move it in like an ice bath. But I don't like restricting. I don't like keeping something stable. I like to like move it through a range of motion. Depends on what the injury is. But I would do that for a sprain, for example, to keep mobility, to reduce inflammation. If you like tweaked a muscle, make sure you're getting quality sleep, hydration, things like bone broth, collagen is fantastic for muscle repair and just connective tissue. If you have a lot of swelling, you wouldn't necessarily want to jump into a sauna, for example. But of course, if you have a tweak or a twist or something like that, you want to keep it elevated. That's really good to help the blood flow, so it doesn't pool in the joint. If you have a little more context, it can be beneficial, but generally localized ice and movement depending on what the injury is. If it's a muscle tear or if it's like a sprain, those are different things. But if you have a little tweak, sometimes some foam rolling might be beneficial, but you got to be careful. If there's acute inflammation, you don't really want to go stretching and yanking or cranking on the tissue. So maybe like an Epsom salt bath, like a soak for relaxing the muscles. It has magnesium in it, so it's really good. So you could do that too. Could be like an ice and soak kind of thing. All right, let's see. Majin, I'm assuming. That's a cool name. Papa Swole, how long do you usually tan in the sun? And when you do you use sun lotion or raw dog? The sun, like me, I don't use suntan lotion. So how long do I usually? I don't keep track. I'm out in the sun a lot, and it's fucking hot down here. So I was in the sun. It's not constant. So sometimes I'll go out and I'll just lay a little bit and like, I love to soak up the sun. But then I'll get up and I'll go inside, or I'll move around. I'll walk in the shade. Or if I'm training, I'll do some exercise outside, and sometimes I'll do it inside. Sometimes I'll train inside, and then between sets, I'll go outside in the sun, or I'll do one exercise outside, another one inside, because it is fucking hot. And I'm dripping with sweat, and the bar and the weights just like slipping out of my hands and stuff, depending on what I'm doing. So in terms of time, as long as I can, I try to get as much sun as possible during the day. I'm outside all the time. So I go as much sun as possible, and I don't wear suntan lotion. Fuck no. I don't even put my contacts in. So doing the show in the evening like this, I put my contacts in like before I do the show, but not because they're UV blocking. It says on the thing, it says UV blocking. It's like, nope, give me all the UV. Give me all of it. So, but I definitely, I don't go out. If I feel hot, you don't want to burn. You don't want to burn. So if you're new to getting sun, get some early morning sun. Like go out and get sun at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Get sun at sunrise. People say, oh, I burn in the shade. Bullshit. Get some sun early in the morning. You're not going to burn at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning at a sunrise, okay? But that's where you can start. And if you're consistent with that, you can start getting a little bit more. And of course, eating better, cutting out all these processed vegetable and seed oils and processed sugars and things like that would dramatically improve, your body's reaction. The skin is a product of your health. If you trash your body, you're eating garbage food, where do you think your hair, skin, nails, all your organs, all your function comes from the quality of your nutrition and how well you take care of yourself. So raw dog like a motherfucker. I also use jojoba oil for moisturizer. It mimics the natural oils of the skin. It's really awesome. Get some organic jojoba oil on Amazon. I believe we have it in the Amazon store too. Isaiah, Kegel's merch in the future? I think we had to remove the Kegel's merch. The Kegel shirt is the first shirt I made in 2016. Actually, I made it in 2015. I made that shirt like even before like any content was made. I made those Kegel shirts fucking early. So the Kegel shirts were early on, but I think we had to remove it. Oh yeah, we had to remove it from the Shopify store, or maybe from the integration. Have you gone to the website? It might still be on there. I know we had to remove it from the integration with Instagram because they were blocking the approval of the shop to be integrated with the Instagram profile because of Kegels, because it was like sexual, something stupid, but they still allow us to have taint, which is interesting. So shh, keep it a secret. We still got, we can still have the taint shirt. Taint is fine. Taint length matters. Save the taint, but can't have Kegels. So that's sexist, isn't it? Weird. So were you asking if I have Kegels, or I have Kegels merch? Because that's been like the OG shirt. Kegels were like, that was the original shirt that I ever made, period. Before I even started the podcast. That was before everything. The first thing I did was I had the Swolenormous brand. I made shirts that had, I think only a few people have the original shirt. I have a couple where it has Kegels on the back. It says @Swolenormous on the bottom. Those are very rare. Very rare. Let's see. Johnny, is it true that soy can shrink your boys? Example, my pops would tell me, don't drink that soy milk shit. Your nut will shrink faster than a commie's wallet. Oh, your dad's right. Yeah, check out the episode if you want to learn more about that. We've talked about that at length here. Get it at length. Taint length matters. Hey, I know you like it.
You switch the samples.
The episode on Joe Rogan, if you want to learn more, do a search, Joe Rogan and Dr. Shayna Swan. And she has a book, The Countdown, that talks about phthalates in plastics and phthalates in the environment and how that actually changes and alters what's it called? The anogenital distance, which is actually the taint, and actually will shrink the taint in men. So it feminizes men and masculinizes women, which is obvious because no one knows what fucking gender they are today. But hey, hashtag Swole gender in the comments. America, baby.
Yeah! You keep using that word. Mm-hmm. I don't think it means what you think it means.
All right, so don't eat soy. Don't eat soy. There's a reason why the term soy boy is so accurate. Yeah. Do you want to end up like that? Do you want to be a soy boy? Your dad's a wise man. That's what they call wisdom. It's called wisdom. Jardel, any countries you would like to visit for a vacation now or maybe later in your life? Like the state of everything. Like, I don't want to go anywhere right now. Anything, maybe just like an even warmer climate. I'm in Florida, so maybe Central America, Costa Rica, stuff like that. Looks beautiful. But we'll see. I just have no interest in traveling right now. I've done a lot of traveling in my day, not internationally, but I've traveled all over the United States, all over the place. I used to be on planes like every other weekend, sometimes multiple weekends in a row. So it was cool at first. And you're learning like, oh, you're in different cities. And I'm going out and checking things out after work and getting on a plane, and you get used to. Like, I got to the point where I knew exactly where to park my car because I knew when I got off the returning flight, my car would be right there. So I would actually park where I would return. I had all the strategy down. I just knew the fucking ins and outs of everything. And after a while, I was just like, okay, I'm done. I don't like flying anymore. I'd rather drive 100 hours. All right, especially if I don't want to wear a mask and go through all the shit. I like having my stuff with me too. I like having all my stuff with me. I like stopping. I like being in control of my travel. All right. Oh shit. Isaiah, I checked the site and couldn't find it. What I have is limited edition now, but I need bigger ones. Do you have I don't think you even have it. Do you have one of those original? No. Like the original ones with @Swolenormous on the bottom, those were pre-order made. I had those in a box. I did send some of those out. But anyway, yeah, if you have a Kegel shirt, period, I don't even think I guess they're not on the site right now. Maybe we can find another way maybe we could do like a special release of Kegels. It fucked up, right? That they can't have it on the store. Brutal. I guess I'm going to have to get my thyroid merch. I would go to the gym, or I would, how about this? Like I would blank, like a Mad Lib. I would blank, but my thyroid, but it's my thyroid. I would blank, but my thyroid. All right, Corey Carmichael. Good fucking name. As it gets hotter, I find my hunger levels dropping, and a small batch of fruit, mango, berries, etc. fills me up. Do you find your hunger levels change during certain seasons? It definitely makes sense that when it's hotter outside, I mean, you're opt for more fruit, your body is hotter, longer days, more hydration, sugar. Makes sense. Sometimes when you're hot and sweating, you just don't feel hungry. Usually this is because, as far as I'm aware, it's just because your body is in more of a sympathetic state. Your body is sending more fluid, blood, resources to the skin, cooling itself off. It's not really focused on hydrating. It's more focused on like surviving. If you are like outside exercising, it's usually like the sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system switch over, the systems that are more functioning and activated when you are exercising rather than when you're at rest or taking a shit, watching Netflix, whatever it is. So in terms of hunger levels, I do personally find I'll have different cravings. Like in the summer, when it's hot outside, I do eat more fruit. When it's cold and there's shorter days in Florida, it's a big extreme difference in Florida. Like it gets really cold, relatively speaking, and the days get so fucking short. I hate it. I hate how short the days get. It's awful. And yeah, you definitely don't feel like eating as much. Plus, if it's cold outside, you don't necessarily feel like eating a ton of fruit. And a lot of times we have frozen fruit too. And I love frozen fruit in the summer because obviously it's frozen and it's cold and it's frozen fresh. So it's good. But then the winter, having frozen fruit, not so much. So it's definitely normal to in the winter. And think about it. It's much more evolutionary. If you're in the winter and it's cold, what would you be eating? You wouldn't be eating fruit. You'd be hunting and eating a lot of protein and fat. So broth in the winter, those types of things are great stews. And then in the summer, when you're in season fruit ripe from the tree, you're kind of enjoying those different types of food availability. So yeah, I think it's also different from individuals too. It's also your activity level as well. Christopher Papasoli, how do I get out of the paralysis of analysis stage of thinking of what business to start? I always have great ideas, but that's where it ends. And you are well aware that ideas are shit, my man. Everyone's got good ideas, right? It's all about the execution. So of what business to start? Well, if you're thinking, what business should I start? I don't think you really know what you want to do. So paralysis of analysis. I mean, it depends on what the ideas are. I mean, there's definitely some ideas that are better than others. Do you have a passion for one of those things? It depends on what kind of business you're looking to start, but you better fucking enjoy it. You better enjoy it. You better enjoy what you're doing. I mean, pick one. How do I get out of it? You just got to pick one, because otherwise you're wasting time, like you said, and then you don't do shit. So you have five ideas. Okay, cool. It's like having a gym membership and never using it. Like, I have a gym membership. I have a gym membership. Oh, that's cool. Cool story, right? Cool fucking story, right, Chris? Oh, so-and-so John's got a gym membership. Ho, ho, ho. Look at Big J. Got that old membership. How many people have Planet Fitness memberships? 99% of people that have Planet Fitness memberships never go. That's a made up statistic. That's probably, unfortunately, very accurate. So I think I have it on the wall. Something. I have that card, or at least in the apartment. Ideas are shit, man. They really are. So when it comes to Swole Enormous, when it comes to making videos, I had like the name Swole Enormous, the brand, and I just started making videos. I literally just started making videos. I started doing shit, and then it developed. I got better at doing that shit. I got better at the editing. I got better at the messaging. I got better at the overlays and the whatever. I mean, go back and watch some earlier shit. It's like I was still making videos, just not that well. I mean, they're still fun to watch, but ideas don't really mean anything. You have to execute. So pick one and go with it. but you have to enjoy it. And here's the thing. If you want a business to be successful, a business is like a child, or it's like a puppy. It's a child. It's something that you have to feed, and you really have to put it first. So if you don't give that business oxygen, if you don't feed it, it's not going to grow. It's not going to develop. So if it's not something that you really believe in, that you're really passionate about, you're not going to put in the effort required for it to be successful. So pick one that's going to be something that you can execute. You could always do another one later. People have multiple businesses or sell one off, or, it depends. And remember, when you run a business or you start a business, if it's successful or not, you learn things. And a lot of times people have a successful business after a couple failed attempts because they learned, hey, these are the things I shouldn't be doing. Or you're successful with one, it's more easy to replicate that and then copy and paste and do it for something else. So I would say it also depends on what you're interested in doing. You can share if you want to, or post up in the Procast chat, or you don't have to, but just got to pick one. I mean, everyone's got ideas, but you got to pick one. Bottom line. Let's see. Mark, what's your thoughts on Wim Hof? I don't know much about what he does. I know he does the cold therapy stuff, and he does a lot of it. I know he does a lot of it. Like he can fucking be in that ice bath for like an hour. That's pretty insane. So what do I think of him? I don't really know much about anything else, but I've seen a couple of videos here and there, and I know he like hiked barefoot or some crazy shit in Everest or some fucking idiotic shit. That's just insane. I say idiotic because it's fucking crazy. But I don't know his whole story. So, but I see this guy like butt ass naked, like climbing Everest. It's like, yeah, okay. Remind me never to do that. All right. Judith, get your arse to the UK, Papa. A nice stroll around Durham Cathedral will give you something to write home about. I would, Judith, but my thyroid. I would, but my thyroid. You know the deal. I would go visit the cathedral, but it's my thyroid. It's my thyroid. Oh my God, we're going long. That's what she said. We always go long. We've been going long a lot lately. I want to take more questions, but come on, man. We got to go balls deep. We got some shit to do.
That's deep.
All right. Goddamn right it is. Fam, are you ready for some balls deep content? Holy shit. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, okay. What the fuck is that? I was going to start with the picture. Let's start with the picture. You know what I love? You know what I love about these pictures? Sometimes I get a picture that's just text. There's no context. I know it's like a pun, but I don't know where it's from. It's just text, like someone typed it out. It's from something. So understand, I don't know what this is from. So let's see what it is. It looks stupid.
What's in the
So
box?
we're going to read it because it looks dumb. So let's do it. Let's see here. It says here, quote, gay-related immunodeficiency. Gay-related immunodeficiency. Their medicalization of gayness and lack of understanding of actual health science reminds me so much of the world now, with its obsession over medicalizing fatness and talking about fat people diseases.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, I don't know.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Gay-related immunodeficiency. Medicalization of gayness. Was this something that you're saying, oh, back in the day, people were saying that there was like gay diseases or something? All right. In other words, you're trying to make an argument for being fat. You lose again. You fucking lose. Stop making it. You can't.
Lose.
Stop making arguments for fat people. Like as if it's healthy. It's not healthy. All right. When people ask, is it okay to be fat? Oh, is it morally wrong? Am I going to be like, haha, you're an evil person for being fat? No. People are lied to in our society. People are poisoned. You're not taught properly in school by your parents. You're not educated like by anyone. It's just marketing. They're just trying to make you fucking sick with food, get you fat, and then give you a medication. It's just for profit. So you've been fucked over your whole life. just like Fight Club, and you should be fucking pissed off about it. It doesn't make it healthy. Okay. So stop fighting for this kind of justification. You're not a bad person, but you are if you promote lies. Okay. So make sure you have that switch and you're not making the wrong choice on that one. Okay. I don't hate you because you're fat. I hate you. I don't like you. I don't prefer your presence if you're lying to people saying like, hey, I can be healthy and fit. No, you cannot. By definition, you're not. I could be healthy without being healthy. Good luck with that. Good luck. All right, here we go. We got a picture of ice cream and 2 leaves. All right, it's a little infographic that looks like it was made by a 2-year-old. It says our bodies handle eating both of these food items in almost the exact same way. In parentheses, by breaking them down and absorbing their nutrients. Oh my God. It is only our brains that cannot handle eating both of these in the same way. Parentheses, instead they shame and criticize us for eating bad. These are, on the left is a bowl of ice cream and on the right are 2 leaves of spinach. So good luck breaking those down, period. Good luck eating that fucking leaf and that processed sugar. So what nutrients are you absorbing? What nutrients?
Matt Damon.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck did these pictures come from? My God. Greta, stop making infographics.
How dare you?
Yeah, stop making infographics. It's really bad. It's really bad. She made that one on the train. If you know, you know. All right, we have a quote here. These are just like no context. Just no one's taking credit for these pictures. I just got like 3 pictures just in the folder, just anonymous garbage. Okay, here's one more, and then we got some videos because we have to warm up. We're just warming up, Beaches. You know it.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
Yeah. All right, quote, if movement and food are intertwined in your brain, you have a disordered relationship with it.
Matt Damon.
You would fool me, darling.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. And we're going to leave that right there. You can pause the video, and that's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. I'm impressed that they came up with, whoever wrote this, I'm impressed you came up with intertwined. If movement and food are intertwined in my brain, intertwined? Do you have any idea how the brain, obviously you don't know how the brain works. I'm putting too much pressure on you to have a functioning brain. If movement and food are intertwined, you have a disordered relationship with it. With what? With my brain? Movement and food? That's pretty fundamental. Intertwined. I mean, I have to move to go get food. Yeah, let's not make sense of it because it doesn't make sense. All right, I'll leave that there and save all the naughty words in my head for whomever made that shit post. I'll save it for these videos. Fam, can we do... Holy shit. Can we... Jesus Christ. Pick a number between 1 and 5. Here we go. 1 and 5.
What's in the box?
Thank you. Far too kind. Don't forget to leave your hashtag SwoleGender in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. Thank you very much. All right, let's go with Regina Meyer, number 4. Let's get a little golf clap. Very nice.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
Oh, we got this juicy one. I think this is the issue. Yeah, okay. This is the story. I believe this is the story where the kid, like 3 kids. I talked about this on the Red, White, and Swole podcast today. The 3 kids didn't use someone's non-binary fucking they, them pronouns because they're one person. So First Amendment, you don't have to say anything you don't want to say. You can say what you want in theory. But now the kid's being accused or investigated for sexual harassment, which is a very strong claim. I believe that's what this story is. If not, that's another story. You should check it out. But let's check out this. Let's check out this report. This is called "Students Using Incorrect Pronouns." Ironically, swole gender. Hashtag swole gender.
An investigation into 3 Kiel middle school students has been launched.
The school district has filed a Title IX complaint accusing the students of using incorrect pronouns while addressing another student. Fox 11's Monique Lopez spoke with the parent of one of the students in this Project Education report.
I received a phone call from the principal over at the elementary school forewarning me, letting me know that I was going to be receiving an email with sexual harassment allegations against my son.
Rosemary Rabidou's 13-year-old son, Braden, is one of the 3 8th-grade Kiel Middle School students accused of sexual harassment, something she disputes.
He said he's being allegedly charged with sexual harassment for not using proper pronouns. I thought it wasn't real. I thought this has got to be a gag, a joke. One has nothing to do with the other.
According to the Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, or WILL, now defending the accused students, in March, one of their peers announced the pronouns they prefer to be addressed as, they or them. One of the alleged incidents Braden and the others were supposedly involved in happened in April.
Teach them
math. He had been
math.
screaming at one of Braden's friends to use proper pronouns, calling him profanity. And this friend is, very soft-spoken and kind of just sunk down into his chair. And Braden finally came up defending him, saying he doesn't have to use proper pronouns. It's his constitutional right to not use. You can't make him say things.
Some might say or think that you or your son are against the LGBTQ plus community.
Not at all. Not at all. My children have been raised to love everybody equally.
Shortly after finding out her son was being investigated, Rosemary reached out to Will.
Title IX sexual harassment typically covers things like rape, dating violence, quid pro quo sexual favors, right? Really egregious stuff. There's nothing even remotely close to that alleged in this case.
Will says the school district's policy doesn't cover the misuse of pronouns, and neither does Title IX.
Yeah, neither does fucking common sense. Yo, you can't just make up shit and try to manipulate someone else's language. So good for that kid. Good for that kid. Yeah, completely nonsensical. Of course.
I got hairy legs.
At least we're paying attention to important things. Important things. How fucked up is that? So investigating for sexual harassment. I thought this is what happens with all these terms, right? Racism doesn't mean anything anymore. It should, but it doesn't. It doesn't have the same ring to it because everything is racist, including the word obesity is racist, and all that shit. And now you have kids that are being accused and investigated for sexual harassment for not saying the pronoun. So when someone claims that they're non-binary, that's made up. It is made up. You don't have to like it. You're making it up. You're just saying it. I'm non-binary. What does that mean? You're not a man or a woman? Like, that is a psychological concern, don't you think? There are some padded walls waiting for you somewhere. Like, you think you're multiple people? That's a problem. That doesn't make sense. Can you say that? Can you live that way in your head? Fine, but you can't force someone else to. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not calling you a plural. You're an individual person. At least pick one. At least pick one. For real. At least pick one. Pick one of the two. Pick one of the two. Fuck, there's not two. There's just one. Swole gender, bitches. Fucking do it.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Thank you, Mark, for the super chat. Very important comment. Post-workout nut is the best kind of nut. Indeed, Mark. Indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the essential feedback. Appreciate it. Always the most important stories. The trending issues here on the Daily Swole. All right, we got some more. We got number 1, 2, 3, or 4. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, fam? What's it gonna be?
What's in the box?
Pick a number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What we got? Pick a number.
Yeah. We ride around
number
this
1,
coast.
number 2,
Up, then we still
number
have
3,
land, we slide
number
around
4.
this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still traveling high up.
A little jam here for no fucking reason. All right, cut it. Let's go with, what we got here? Let's go, drum roll. Lacey, number 3. Lacey, number 3. Number 3. Thank you, fam. Appreciate it. All right. Number, wow, 1, 2, 3. Now, this was a funny one. This is a, I wonder if there's going to be any audio. I forget where this was. Somewhere in Asia? I forget exactly where this is. But I don't know if there's audio here, but these are penis plants that the government was saying don't pick them anymore because they look like penises, but they're rare. You just watch.
Oh my god.
Watch out for the cockfighting. Settle down, ladies. Those literally look like dicks. The language is awesome with this, by the way. Nakabong Chen? Whoa.
Boy nó xoay hiền. Anh ấy vĩnh, boy nó bỏi bẹt. Hay anh ấy vĩnh, boy nó mình đôi kẻ rin. Anh ấy boy nó khát nang, tụi chứ tụi
little chode. One Punch Man. All right. It does look like a dirty bleeding age dick. Okay, very nice. Excellent. They're speaking Vietnamese. All right. You can't translate, right? I know you're Thai, right? Vietnamese language is the best. Yeah, that was intense. I don't know what was better. The plant dicks or the fact that they were Vietnamese at the same time. So I think it's the Vietnamese government were saying, don't pick those because they're rare, apparently. I guess dicks don't grow often in nature. So the more you know. All right, fam. So we've gone over we've talked about a boy being accused and investigated for sexual harassment for not calling a single individual multiple people. There's that. And then we went over Vietnamese plant dicks. Okay. So the only way is up from here, fam. It's only up from here. It's only up.
A 10.
It's only up from here.
A 10. A fucking 10.
Let's do another video. 1, 2, or 3. Let's go. Yeah, if anyone ever tells you that dicks don't grow on trees, they'd be wrong. They do. Apparently, they grow in like the Vietnamese plains. Okay. Maybe I will travel. Maybe I'll go to Vietnam and get some of those plant dicks. Fuck yeah. All right. Let's go with speaking. All right. Let's go with Nuntana. Let's go with number 2. Nuntana number 2.
I'm prepared to say that I have a record of over 40 years and that I'm going to beat Joe Biden. Look at my record.
Did you guys hear? You see in the article that a third party company found that up to about half of Joe Biden's Twitter followers are bots or fake accounts. And I looked at the comments on the article and everyone was like, the votes too. So I don't know, man. I don't know if the Twitter deal is going to go through because I think Elon is finding out. It's just pretty much exposing that Twitter is just a fucking bot farm. Half of Biden's followers are fake fucking accounts. Everyone's like, just like his voters. The comments were hilarious. All of them were like, yeah. Maybe all the accounts following Biden are dead. They're all dead. The people are dead, just like his voters. All right. Number 2. This is called, my God, we're on fire. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Man, we are really on a Swole Gender show. Hashtag Swole Gender for a chance to win today's Swole card. My goodness. You ready for this? This one's titled Kids Misgendering. We are on fucking fire. We are on fire. Here we go.
What's in the box?
Here we go. Kids misgendering. Oh my God, there's so much gender going around. So much fluids. So many gender fluids. Get your tissues out.
This may come as a surprise to you, but I rarely get misgendered by...
Jesus Christ. That's got to be a filter. Oh God. How does libs of TikTok, I mean, this is libs of TikTok. How does libs of TikTok come up? How do they find this shit? How does she find this stuff? My God. This is shit that scared the fuck out of me, so I had to pause it. This, I don't know, whatever it is responding to a question. So the question is a TikTok. All this shit's on TikTok. The question was, would you be upset if a child, quote, misgendered you? No, because I'm going to groom them appropriately. I'm going to educate them my sexuality. All right, let's listen to this. You ready? Take a deep breath. It puts the lotion on its skin. None to not. God damn it. Fucking. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath. And here we go.
This may come as a surprise to you, but I rarely get misgendered by children, especially because when I'm out and about, like in the world, I always have a mask on. So like you would think I'm a lady, which...
Nah, until you see your fucking beard, bro. You got a dick. No one thinks you're a lady. This is what happens when you eat too much soy, right? If you look like a lady with your mask on, all right, you're not a lady, dude, but okay.
Makes me feel a lot better than being called a man. And so sometimes kids will say that because they see the long hair and...
Makes me feel a lot better than being called a man. If you're just listening, this guy has a full beard. Like, okay, it's a starter beard. All right, okay, it's not, I know. Well, that's more facial hair than a woman has. Can we agree on that, Jeff? That's a starter beard. I know. He has a goatee. He has a connected goatee. All right. It's all there. I know what a beard is. Look, I fucking know what a fucking beard is, man. All right. Yeah. Plus he has an Adam's apple and a Y chromosome and a penis. I don't want to assume his genitalia though. You never know. Might have gotten the ceremonial X. You've never seen my Aunt Hugo. Okay. Come on. All right. Come on. Let's not make fun of the man pretending to be a woman. Come on.
Than being called a man. And so sometimes kids will say that because they see the long hair. And even if a child did misgender me, I would not blame the child because they don't understand the ramifications of their actions. I would absolutely blame the parent.
Blame the parent for not manipulating their children and talking to them about gender dysphoria when they're a child. So I have long hair, so people are going to think I'm a woman. Is that how it works?
Fuck are you raising your child in a binary that's going to oppress them and everybody else? Like, I don't understand, like, why we're clinging to these archaic ideas about gender and why we're perpetuating them and thrusting them upon kids. Like, your kid will probably be some version of queer. Anyway,
there's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Your child will probably be some version of queer. Yeah, if they want to get followers online like you, right? That's how it works. What is queer? You don't even know. No one knows. It's just a word things people say so they can get attention. Yeah. So I'm sorry that your parents didn't hug you enough, but fuck, dude, stay away from kids. At least you're saying you're blaming the parents for not manipulating, grooming their kids. So I appreciate that you're not taking control of that. I love how the question is, oh my God, what would I do with the kids? Are the kids misgendered me? Of course it's not the kids. Of course the kids don't fucking know. Why would they know? They haven't been lied to yet. They haven't gone to school yet. They haven't been groomed yet. All right. Yeah. No, Loretta, actually, Peaceful Bandit, is nobody just gay anymore? No. No one's gay. No one's gay anymore. What happened to that, right? What happened to gay rights? It got lumped in with all the rest of the alphabet, right? You know, like there's not a lot of love between lesbians, gays, and trans. Like, there's not a lot of like friendships there, by the way. So this is just, it's like ESG. It's like green energy. It's all this stuff. It's just like social virtue signaling, pulling everyone together. Most people that you'll meet on the street are logical. They just want to live their lives and be left alone and like fuck who they want to fuck, and no one really cares. So in real life, most of the time you'll meet normal people. This is just online virtue signaling because they are trying to manipulate and leverage power and try to create some sort of belonging in a world that is, I don't know, they can't store value. They can't see hope for a future. They don't have any real challenge. They're being poisoned with garbage food. They're being brainwashed since they're children up through college. They never really had any hardships. They don't really have any purpose. They don't enjoy what they do for work. They look at words as violence because they haven't really faced any actual physical hardships. They don't have to serve in the military. They don't have to fight for their food. You know, it's just, this is the product of having a wonderful society and having prosperity. So it goes away. It goes away. It goes away. Lacey, all these libtards want to back science, but science says boys have a penis and girls have a vagina. They do. Guess who else says that?
Boys
My soundboard.
have a penis, girls have vagina.
Follow the science when we're injecting you with an experimental drug. But what are you talking about? I don't even know what a woman is. No one knows. No one knows what a woman is. No one knows. Have you seen the trailer for the Matt Walsh like docu comedy? Like it's a documentary, but it looks like a joke because it's so fucking ridiculous. What is a woman? If you haven't, go check that out. It looks fucking hilarious. Oh my God. So scary, but so funny. The trailer is hysterical. So funny. So funny. Okay. Let's see, Jeff. You have to have 12 words to title what you are. Can I just be a man? Anything else about me, my business, and I don't need a dictionary to identify it. Indeed. You're not a biologist. I would look. I know it's the Daily Swole podcast, and I always try to bring you the facts, nothing but the facts, but I would explain to you right now what a woman is, but my thyroid. It's my thyroid. But my thyroid. Okay, we have, holy Christ, that might be a trans. I can't, that doesn't look like a woman to me. Oof. Juma. So we did the penis plants. We did the kids misgendering. We did the students using incorrect pronouns. We didn't do, we got two more. That shirt should not be worn. Horizontal stripes, not for you. All right, pick a number, 1 or 2. We'll do 2 more videos. What the fuck? It's Wednesday. Let's do it.
What's in the box?
Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Drop it in the comments down below. What we got? Number 1 or number 2? Drop in the comments. Should we do the music every time we're picking? Whiteboard dancing.
I just wanna win on the low, low. Ask me where I've been, I said don't know. You making demands, I said whoa, whoa.
All right, we got some shit in the chat. Michelle, I'm sorry, but the thyroid line will never not make me laugh. It's even funnier when, well, yeah, I can't stop. I can't stop. That's going to be on a lot of clothing real soon. Oh my God. All right. Let's go with Martin Culp, numero uno.
I fart in your general direction.
All right. This is called Fellow Thin Privilege. Right. Let's watch this video and holy eyebrows.
Fellow thin people with thin privilege. This video is for you. Everyone else can keep scrolling.
All right. You know when you don't know what you're talking about, when you got the excessive hand action. What's with that grabbing? What's with that like? What's with this? If you talk like this, like you're trying to sprinkle fairy dust on someone. Doesn't make you fellow. Oh, fucking. Your face, bro.
Fellow thin people with thin privilege. This video is for you. Everyone else can keep scrolling. Okay. All right. Now we're together. This. And the fact that when I said this, no one said you're making excuses is an example of thin privilege.
Ugh. All right. This is nauseating shit. Thin people and all you people with thin privilege coming from a thin, like, what are you trying to compensate for? She's responding to a question that says, I often say this and people tell me I'm making excuses for being fat. Who knows what she's talking about? Let's just listen.
Me having the thin privilege and being able to say that the whole kind of healthy eating thing is like unhealthy and stresses people out. But because of my straight size body, nobody fucking criticizes me. Nobody.
All right, look at me. Look at me. I'm not a victim. So she's flexing that she's not a victim. So she's trying to be a victim by not being a victim, but she's an ally to victims. So she's like double bubble wrapped in victimizing ally nonsense. Right? That's what's going on here. She's not a victim. She wishes she was a victim. So she's pretending to be an ally, but she's victimizing herself because it's hard to be an ally and it's hard to like fight this fat phobia, whatever it is, right? Something like that. Straight size body. Yeah. If you've never heard that before, it's a retarded way of explaining that you're not obese. It's not straight size. You're just not fucking fat. I don't want to be thin. I want to be swole. Build some fucking muscle. Who wants to be thin? You don't want to look like a fucking rail. Build some muscle. Stop being a weak bitch.
Says this fat phobic, horrendous, oppressive bullshit. This is thin privilege. And I have another invitation for you. If the folks that you're learning about health at every size and non-diet and liberation look like me, that is not okay. Consider who you're listening to. They can't all be like us.
I'm confused about who she's like promoting or defending. Are you talking that you are a scam artist? Are you talking about your grift or someone else's grift? Yo, this is like complicated. This is getting complicated because you have her who's not fat, but she's arguing about people that do claim to be she like wishes she was fat. What is going on here? I don't even know. You know what? Hold on. Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself.
There you go. Fuck yourself. There we go. We did it.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
Oh my God. That was brutal. Why? When you listen to someone speak for a minute, like when I talk, when I say something for a minute, when I make a video, I'm either yelling at you to go to a fucking gym or I'm telling you something and it makes sense. I'm telling you something. I'm like making a statement. Oh, even if you disagree with me, even if you hate what I said, it makes sense. Like I said something, you get what I'm trying to say. Listen to her for 55 fucking seconds. Have no idea what she's trying to say. Like I have to like listen to it again and actually like analyze what I'm not going to, because I'm not going to waste my life or yours. It was entertaining to the fact that how ridiculous it is, but this is how stupid this shit is getting. All right. I bet she wishes she was obese, black, trans, and in like a fucking wheelchair. Like, would that be better for you? You want to be, I bet she wishes she had some more boxes to check off, but oh no, poor middle-aged white woman, no other hobbies. Instead of watching soap operas, now she's virtue signaling on TikTok. So that's great. Excellent. Fantastic.
Shampoo my crotch.
Glad you're adding to our society. And take care of your fucking eyebrows. Just my opinion. As I have hair coming out of like every orifice in my body. All right. But it's fun to judge, isn't it? Let's do one more video. Let's do one more because that was horrific. Well, let's end it with something even more horrific. Here we go. Can we get the whole trifecta or the quintuple? All right. This one is this individual. I think we've seen her before, unfortunately. It's a comment saying, yeah, I don't know, turning it into a, quote, people of this size versus people of that size issue rather than people versus a shitty industry is unhelpful. Okay, and this chick is wearing a fucking Play-Doh shirt. Not the right call. Not the right call, but I'll let you be the judge.
Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree.
You can't see it.
Outside of this issue...
Hold on, I gotta remove it because the shirt says Play-Doh and it's too good to miss. Fuck. All right. right. You can't make this up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree. And outside of this issue, thin people are still violently fat phobic. If thin people can't even acknowledge their privilege when it comes to fashion, which is like the easiest discussion about fat phobia, like not even the dark shit, then why would I want to rally with them at all? You guys are still violently fat phobic outside of this topic.
The dark shit?
You guys still tell people horrible things because they're fat, or say weird shit in general to
Like
fat
what?
People.
Like
so
what?
why would I
Like
would
what?
I want to rally over a simple issue like fashion? Saying it's a people of this size versus people of that size issue is seeing it for what it is. You should just be able to acknowledge thin privilege and these struggles with fat fashion without being like, we're all in this together, because we aren't. And outside of it, we aren't either. Like I said, outside of this issue, you guys are still violently fat phobic. So
Violently fat phobic. Violently fat phobic. Okay, coming from the chick who's wearing a Play-Doh shirt. And the TikTok is from Lil Sous Chef. So maybe she's snacking a little bit too much while she's at work. But hey, let's not talk about that. We can't talk about that because I actually take care of my health. So I have swole privilege and I'm proud of it. So yeah, enjoy your fat privilege. I think you're first in line for that diabetes medication. First in line for your stint. Good luck with that shit. Enjoy the last 25 years on medication of your life. All right, swole privilege, but even more importantly, swole gender. Fuck yeah! Swole gender. Man, you can't make some of this. Violently fat phobic. Violently fat phobic. Violently fat phobic. Fam, what in the actual fuck? Violently fat phobic. How can you be violently fat phobic? What does that even mean? Yeah, it's not about people of one size versus. Does anyone here, like, we are always railing on stupid shit, but it's usually people that happen to be obese, but they're promoting that obesity is healthy. I never think in my life, I have never thought I'm a fit person. I'm against fat people. I've never thought that. As much as I talk about this shit and I just so fucking frustrated, I'm not against fat people. I'm actually for them and for them making a positive change. You all know that. That's why we're here. We're not here hating on people. We're hating on stupid ideology, which is important. It needs to be pushed back because so many people are either afraid to do it. They might get banned for doing it. They don't know it exists. They're in denial, or they support it and they don't understand why. So it's important to, add more, add pushback to this and bring awareness to this kind of mentality, because this is everywhere. You see it in schools. You see it in the workplace. A lot of you are messaging me on Swole Text or in the Telegram chat, and you're sending me messages letting me know and telling me that you're dealing with this shit at work, that so-and-so got angry when you were listening to the podcast or something, and they called you fat phobic, or someone was, giving you shit for, not having pronouns on your email or on your name tag. Like, this shit's real. This is fucking real. So let's stop pretending. I know it's stupid. I know it's idiotic. I know it doesn't make any sense, but don't worry. Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay. But it's very important. And the scary shit is, or the important thing to understand is, that this kind of, or these types of ideologies do get violent. That's why you're starting to see a lot of acceptance and promotion of violence around Roe v. Wade, around this kind of shit, because the left is violent. They are violent. This is extremist. This is going to be an extremist summer. So you're going to see a lot of violence, and it's coming from these woke tards. Like, this is where it comes from. Okay. They're trying to get you to say what they want you to say. This is what authoritarianism is. And it comes in different shades. A lot of people won't say, like, oh my God, that school is authoritarian. That school is communist. Blah, blah, blah. That might be hyperbolic. But when you have a school that's investigating a 13-year-old, a middle schooler, investigating for sexual harassment for not using some made up pronouns that some other child decided. It's like, I want to be called Fuzzy Bear. It's like, I'm not calling you Fuzzy Bear. They call me Fuzzy Bear. And it's sexual harassment, really? Is that what it is? It's nonsense. It's ridiculous. And it should get thrown out immediately. And everyone that is facilitating this bullshit at the school should be fucking fired. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting. So it's real, and you need to be aware of it, and it comes in different shades. I know some of these people are just maybe innocently making a TikTok video, but it's the same mind virus, and hopefully they see it or someone else sees it and doesn't get sucked down that rabbit hole. But this stuff is more insidious and more places than you can ever imagine, and it's important that we get more voices talking about it. So that being said, let's fucking give away a fucking Swole gender card. Am I right? All right, come on now.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Oh, come on now.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
You must have been listening to the Mancast that blew your fucking nips right off. We know that happens. Oh my God, that's a common occurrence. I'm sorry to hear that, but you just probably listened to a few episodes of the Daily Swole, and I wouldn't have nips either if I did that. So it's understood. It's understood. If you listen to a couple episodes, it will blow your nips off, but all you need to do is eat a couple steaks and they actually grow right back. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry.
And that's the way, I like it.
Don't worry. They'll grow right back. Just need to add some beef and liver to your diet.
We choose truth over facts.
Those are some goddamn facts right there. All right. Who's a Swole gender? The best gender, the only gender that exists, the only gender that is required here on the Daily Swole. Let's fucking go. We got here Falcon.
What's in the box?
Pick me a winner, Bobby. Fucking Swole gender. It's like a swole slut. Oh. Fucking nailed it. Nantanat Rangapan, you have won today's Swole card. I love it. I am not a female. I am a Swole gender. The perfect comment. Oh, gorillas too. That's awesome. Fucking perfect. Oh my God. I would send it to you. I know you're, I think in Thailand. I would send you the Swole card, but my thyroid. Oh, but my thyroid. Where's my mouse? Oh, my computer froze for a second. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. There we go. I thought the whole screen froze. I was about to lose my fucking mind. Oh, congratulations. Now you are official. You are official. So you can add that to your ID. I think you can use that like a passport, actually. So all you have to do, you're in San Francisco. Oh, same thing. San Francisco, Thailand, China, same fucking thing. So you're in California. All right. Sorry to hear that. But San Francisco, fine. So it'll get to you a lot quicker. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2203 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. I'm not sure. Did you mention that? I didn't know if you mentioned where you were. I think you were saying you were from Thailand, your name. I think I asked you about your name, but I don't know if I ever saw your comment of you were living in the States. So good shit. Good shit. Same planet. Yeah, same planet, same place. It's just next door. San Francisco, Thailand, China, Australia, whatever. You're over there. You're over there. It's not next door. It's not in the same state as me. So I can't see you. I can't shout from here. So you're far away. So congratulations. Send us that email to support@swolenormous.com. We'll send you that Swole gender card. Fam, what an amazing man cast today. Make sure you go and also check out today's Red, White, and Swole. It's available wherever you're banging your ear holes to this. And join the fam, swolenormousx.com, because we have an awesome, let me just change screens here for a second. Scroll here. We have an awesome overtime segment that's coming up on Friday. So day after tomorrow for members after the live stream. We have some brand new drops, some awesome throwback posts. Join us on a Friday. It's awesome. Overtime going down this Friday after the live stream. swolenormousx.com. Join the fam today. Get access to all the private live streams, the weekly accountability meetings, the Swole fam roundtables, and so much more. Let's nut this beesh. And fam, drop in the comments below. Do you have any soundboard requests? Let's play a little fucking music. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Let's do this fucking thing. I know, Falcon. I know.
The three-letter word, jobs. Jobs.
I got hairy legs.
Get some loud noises.
Loud noises!
Lots of loud noises today. Lots of loud.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Lots of loud noises today. All sorts of loud noises. Oof.
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
What's your name, fat body?
Swole gender.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
I love the comments. Hobo stick cheese. Where's the nipples? Oh, we've talked about ringtones. We've talked about ringtones, Brenda. Brenda says, I want a ringtone package that says, go to the fucking gym in 10 different ways. It's coming. It's coming. We're working on that stuff.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face! You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh? I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
From Elf? Yeah, we gotta take some requests. I'm gonna get some new soundboards. Always looking for more. Ooh, it's windy. Fucking always nailing it. Always nailing it.
Matt Damon.
I don't think it is what you think it is.
All day, baby. All day. All day, baby.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
And no more shenanigans, no more tomfoolery, no more ballyhoo.
No need to stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time. What happened to your queer party friends?
I better use my strong.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball!
Very nice. Let's fucking go. Very nice. Fucking nailed it. All right, fam-wise.
Is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
Leave us a review, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you bang your ear holes to the Mancast, thedailyswole.com for all those links. And of course, join the fam, swolenormousx.com. We'll be back here tomorrow for 2204. You're very welcome, Kim, Mark, peace out, Cerny, Micah, and Brenda. Need the ringtones. I want to be on the pre-order list. Are we in for the ringtones, fam? Are we in for the ringtones? I think so. I think so. Yeah, it is time. Yeah, oh, God, we got a lot of ideas. We've had the ringtone idea for like a year and a half, 2 years. We got to fucking get this shit together. So much going on. We got the Balls Deep release party coming up. Martin, my nips are blown off. Ooh, that's all right. That's all right.
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
It's okay. Don't you worry. Just eat a steak and come back here tomorrow. Eat a steak, come back for the Daily Swole tomorrow, and you should be fine. All right? Steak a day keeps your nips. Keeps the body positivity away. A steak a day keeps the body positivity away. I like that. All right. Another shirt maybe? All right. We'll see you tomorrow for 2204. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's the bag that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children.